I'm not gonna go into like the rapping voice with like
Listen,
the
dude,
beat or
you
whatever.
do whatever you want. I don't care, man. I'm happy to receive anything.
Okay, so it goes like this: giving up is even worse. Why you gotta be sad? Look at the future. Look at the future. Heal and don't be mad. Life ain't a curse. It could be worse. Look all around you, brother. You got us brothers and sisters and mothers and lovers. All we got is each other. If she leaves you, there's hella others. That ain't a reason to end your life. Shit could be tougher. Find what makes you happy. If it's a girl, then go love her. I ain't gonna judge a brother. Find the love in yourself. That shit just to cover. How can you love yourself if you care for another? And I don't know. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Listen, the best art is the art from experience. Every story I share is always my own life experience. Because that's
I
emotion.
get you.
You
Yeah.
when you write and share from emotion, people feel that.
Yeah.
So why was that the last post?
Well, I usually don't post a lot, right? I post like every 3 months or so, and it's just what's sad is that the pictures that I took, my girlfriend was supposed to choose which ones I should post, right? And the breakup happened right before I was planning to send the pictures and shit to help because she was gonna do the same thing, right? She said I was gonna dye my hair and I wanted you to choose the pictures that I was gonna post, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I posted them with like this, you know, little video at the back. I actually, do you have Instagram right
I
now?
do have
All
Instagram.
right, if you have,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can
wait,
look
can
you
you
up.
add me with it?
Dude,
It's
sending you some love. I'm talking to you right here, man. Right here. Boom. And it's gonna get to you in a second. So you should see it in your request in like 10 seconds.
yeah,
I'm just vibing, bro. Why you hating? I'm happy. CEO of vibecheck.ca. Nice. Co-owner of vibeenterprise.ca. So this was the last one, the last post?
yeah, the
The
last
quality
post.
might be bad, but giving up is even worse. Why you gotta be sad? That's the
That
one.
Each other. We're going to hurt each other.
No, we don't have to. I can take it. I mean, can't we try?
Bye, Finn.
hits hard. Let's just say that.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. You're not alone.
there.
Arthur.
Thank you though.
My pleasure, man. You're not. I think I think some of your best work can come from this.
Yeah,
Put the pen to the paper when you feel ready, but put the pen to the paper. Let the emotion come. You can help a lot of people who are grieving. Like this, you can't talk about love and loss and finding building yourself back up if you've never experienced it in a meaningful way. Now that you've
yeah,
experienced it and you're going through it, chronicle it. Chronicle the experience because there's going to be a lot of people, whether they're 17 or 64, who are going to go through this and they're going to be like, I wish I had some words. I wish I had something that I could get me through this. And then they read your post. And then they're like,
so you're
oh,
saying
huh?
I should. I said so. You're saying I should maybe post more poems in the future and something.
Absolutely. In the future, do it today, man. Do it today. Post today. Share one today. Go write it down. This is your spotlight. This is the light.
Yeah.
People need this. I believe it in my heart. Purpose comes from pain. Purpose comes from pain. You're getting this pain, use it. Use it. And in the way as you write it, this is going to be your therapy and your way of healing. This is how you
I
heal,
got you. Yeah.
right? But it's like a
I,
wound, right? Like I got a wound right here. Right? Look at this ugly thing, gross thing. It's going to take some time.
I
It's going to
get
take
you.
some time. And as we're talking, it pop up and I'd be embarrassed and hide it. No, it's right here. Okay? This is it. Okay?
I mean, I got a scar right over. Wait, one second. I don't think you can probably see it that well, but it's over there. I got like 10 or 11 or 12 stitches. Like you almost saw my eye. Like I'm in my like the bone right here. So I almost lost it.
Wow.
I always try to hide it from people and just go at like at a certain angle, but I could care less now. So it's just like this is me, you know.
Yeah, man. I got a scar right here. Oh
Yeah.
wait, wrong side. Right there. I got a scar when I was little.
Yeah.
Not noticeable, but it is what it is. You know, I
It
think the
is
thing is
what it
this:
is.
we don't get to pick our pains. Here's a poem for you. We don't get to pick our pains, but we get to pick the lesson we walk away with. We don't get to pick our
I,
pains, but we get to pick the lesson we walk away with. I can't remember who said it, but it's a great quote. And it really has to do with this. She ended, she cut you off. You don't get to pick that pain. But is the lesson that she didn't love you? Is the lesson that she didn't care? Or can you exercise that massive heart and compassion looking at this girl and be like, she was struggling way before I was even aware of by herself and she didn't even tell me. She tried to deal with it on her own. And it's not because she didn't trust you. It's just you know, we don't want to burden others.
yeah.
You would have never felt the burden, but we didn't want to burden others. So we tried to protect others. You get to pick the lesson,
It's
though.
it's amazing how like you understand and how you feel like and how it's just how you connect on an emotional level as well. Like I don't know, you're like I'm thankful I kept on going in this Omegle thing
Me
because usually it's
too.
just guys doing sexual things, but other than that, it was just no one else. Yeah, you find a lot of weird people in here. But hey, in the future, actually, I'm studying politics right now and law. In the future, I'm getting into like Canadian politics and probably even get into the parliament. Hopefully, if I make it. Yeah. So hey, you'll see me in the future, and
Dude,
they're trying to make some change.
dude, you'll continue to see me in the future, man. I'm gonna be changing the world through my dance school. I'm making the world a better place, and you're gonna
Yeah.
make it through the government.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'd be down to visiting your dance school. Maybe give me a lesson or two, though.
Anytime, I really mean that. Toronto dance. I message you, so now you have my account.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, Arthur, let me ask you something, and this is important
Really.
because I really loved everything we talked about, but I do want your permission if this is okay. The stuff that we
Yeah.
talked about,
Hmm.
about grieving and healing and care that we can give to strangers. Are you comfortable
Hmm.
if I share those parts of our conversation?
No, yeah, I'm cool. Like I'm down for that.
Okay?
Hell, yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Because it's important to hear for people to hear this. This is what I mean. Like the part of the reason I go on Omegle is to spread belonging, and the other part is to share messages to show people I'm like any part of the world, any age, we all need belonging. We all need acceptance. We all need to
No,
know our
I don't mind you sharing it. I mean, it would be kind of cool, and then maybe like what they think about it and stuff.
Of course.
Because like in sorry, so
Go.
is in school, right? I might be entitled as the popular kid, yada yada, but like I don't have any actual friends. It's always just, well, yeah, everyone knows me, sure, but like I don't like I'm not with someone. I don't have a best friend. Like I used to have a best friend, but he left, and that was like 2 years ago. So I've been alone for quite a while.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Arthur, can I tell you a secret about friendships?
tell me.
It's hard to build them if you don't open up massively and create a space where they can feel safe and they can open up. What I've learned
Yeah.
is when I first took over the school, brother, 5 years ago when I took over the school, I had hundreds of people who knew me. Everywhere I went to bars, to Latin clubs, they're like, "Oh, it's Alex. Oh my God, he runs the school." Blah blah blah. But I never felt so lonely. I had so many people who were giving me attention, wanted to dance with me, but I never felt lonely. For 6 months, I kept walking home. I'm at home, and I'm like, why am I so? I'm more lonely now than before I took over the school. I do not understand the popularity, that attention. And what I learned was every time I would talk to people, it would never be meaningful conversations. It'd always be surface level. And so what it was like I was constantly eating like a candy bar, constantly. It's just sweet and sugar, but no meal. And so I said, you know what? That's enough. And 6 months into it, every time I talk to someone, I actually get to know their soul and I share my soul. And what happened was within a span of 2 weeks, I'm like, oh my God, now I have real connection and I'm not lonely. And this is the hardest part. I get the idea of people putting you somewhere on a pedestal. You know, they put you on there, but then you're by yourself sitting there and you're like, guys, why is everybody forgetting me? What's happening? Why am I still here? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got a big heart.
Thank you.
Share it, man. Share those poems, man. Have more meaningful, deep conversations.
I'm
Be
gonna
the
do
bright
that.
light and people pull in. The right people. The people that want to stand by you and actually be with you. Not kind of admire you.
I get you. Hey, I'm gonna do that though. Like after I finish doing my politics homework, I'm gonna go straight into because I
Right?
have like a lot of ideas, right? And when I started, I just keep on going. Hey, and maybe you'll see my post today or tomorrow. I don't know.
Please tag me. Tag Toronto Dance Salsa. Tag me.
I
And I'll tag you, okay?
okay. Thank you though.
My
I really
pleasure, Arthur.
appreciate
And
it.
listen, anytime you need to reach me on Instagram. Message me, okay?
Okay. It was really nice talking to you, and you're an amazing guy, really. And I appreciate it, you know? You put a smile on my face at least. You know, I was pretty
Oh,
fucking
dude,
I'm
you're making me
sorry.
cry, man. You're making me
Sorry.
emotional. I
Sorry.
love it, dude. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You made this easy, man. You made this easy. You opened up, man. This is the key. You open up your heart, you show up, the right people will embrace it.
Thank you.
My pleasure, man. All right, high five, okay?
Uh,
All right, watch
there
for
you
that
go.
Instagram thing. It's coming, man. I love you, okay?
All right. I love you too. I'm gonna go do my homework now.
Go
Though.
go take
Thank you.
care of it, man. We need a politician. We need a good politician. All right,
Anyway,
man.
take care.
You too, man. Bye.
Bye.